Okay, so today we're going to be talking about bee stings. Basically, bee stings are used as a defense purposes by honeybees. Stingers are only found in females because they developed from egg-laying organs. So drones do not have any stingers, so they will not sting you. And basically, once a bee stings you, its stinger is like ripped. It stays in your skin, and when it pulls away, it's like ripped out of its abdomen, causing the bee to die. However, the sting itself isn't what causes like all the pain and discomfort from a bee sting. That's caused by the bee venom, which is made of numerous chemicals that negatively affect like cells in the body. The main chemical in bee stings is melatonin, and basically it causes the destruction of red blood cells by a pressure differential on the cell wall of the red blood cell. Basically, it lowers the surface tension of water on the red blood cell, and when it does this, this causes a negative pressure differential. Basically, there's more pressure being pushed on the inside of the cell than on the outside. So the body always wants to stay at equilibrium. So when there's more pressure going outside the cell than inside, then the cells want to reach equilibrium. So some cytoplasm and other elements inside the cell is going to rush out of the cell. And when it does this, it causes the cell to lyse, like right here. So the red blood cells lose its like distinctive shape and thus its function as well. Another chemical found in bee venom is phospholipase. Basically, this hydrolyzes or degrades the phosphate group on the phospholipid bilayer of cell membranes. The phosphate group is actually really important because it's a hydrophilic head, which means it sticks to the outside of the cell area, so it's touching like the outside environment of the body. However, when a lipase hydrolyzes it, it basically cuts this area, the phospholipid bilayer, off. Once this layer is cut off, the cell membrane starts to degrade, and it allows for like the cell to like degrade as well. Organelles and cytoplasm can start leaking out once like a significant number of the phospholipid bilayer is like degraded. Another common chemical found in bee stings is histamines. Basically, histamines cause the permeability of the capillaries in the cardiovascular system to become more permeable, which allows for like more fluids in the bloodstream to like release into surrounding tissue. When fluid releases into the surrounding tissue, this causes swelling. This is why there's like swelling and a little bump usually where at the site of where a bee sting has happened. Um, One bee sting usually is not like dangerous or life-threatening. However, if you're stung by numerous bees or are allergic to any of the components found in bee venom, then it can become a serious life-threatening problem. Um, During an allergic reaction, your immune system is hypersensitive to a certain antigen or chemical found in bee venom. So when your body, for example, your body notices that there's melatonin in from a bee sting, and it can become super hypersensitive to it. So instead of just like trying to like fight off this chemical and like metabolize it and like get rid of it from the body, it can cause severe swelling at all parts of your body, and this can extremely be life-threatening, especially if like the swelling starts occurring in your windpipe. Once your windpipe swells up, it causes the air tube to like squeeze and crunch together, so there's less air can get through. Now, in severe cases, this can cause like the windpipe to be completely like closed off, and once at that point, no oxygen can get to the lungs and you can't breathe, and this is a severe life-threatening problem and usually requires immediate medical attention. And these are my references.